It's time to start your spiritual healing journey right now. And I'm going to help you take that first step and go through each stage of healing mentally, emotionally, and physically so that you can start reconnecting to that highest and deepest parts of you and create a life that is filled with purpose. The very first step in spiritual healing is about clearing out the old so that we can allow the new in every aspect of our lives. So first we'll look at mental. Mental clutter is usually caused by being overstimulated. We are multitasking all the time. Somewhere along our journey, we learned that being busy was beneficial. It's not about being busy, but actually about being productive. And so we've actually learned how to create mental clutter in our lives that is not serving us. It is in fact hurting us. So cleaning out that mental clutter is going to be hugely beneficial. It's also going to be very beneficial to us to learn how to stay present in each moment and allow our thoughts to finally slow down. We don't need all of those pesky automatic thoughts just thinking for us. We want to make a conscious practice of slowing those down and getting used to thinking a little more slowly, getting rid of some of that mental chatter. We also want to make sure that we're getting enough sleep. I know I cannot function if I'm not on very much sleep. The other day I had 3 hours of sleep and my mind actually was not working, not feeling good. Lastly, we want to tame our task list, either getting stuff done or quit taking on so much. Again, you don't have to be busy. It's about being productive and only take on the stuff that you know you can do, that you know you can do well, and not taking on all that extra stuff that is going to cause all that mental chatter. When it comes to spiritual healing, we also want to clean out our old emotional stuff. So what are those old beliefs that you have that are no longer serving you? I recently had a snake that crawled into my dryer, and it reminded me that snakes are constantly shedding their skin. And just like us when we're on this journey, we want to shed these emotional beliefs, these old beliefs that are no longer serving us, so that we can expand on the beliefs that do serve us. So when we are experiencing life in our early childhood and we're creating these belief systems about who we are and who we are in the world, if it's not serving you, it's time to let it go. Drop that suitcase, drop that bag, put it in a balloon and let it go, whatever works for you. But work on releasing those old beliefs emotionally so that you can make way for some new positive emotions that are going to serve you moving forward. And when we are working on this emotional space, listen to the thoughts and phrases that you repeat in your mind that can give you a window into discovering your old beliefs. In our society, we have a lot of idioms, these phrases that we say or that have been handed down to us, things like, what's the catch? Or I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Or it goes in one ear and out the other. These phrases may seem harmless, but when it comes to making way for what we want to create in our life, a lot of these phrases are actually tied to very negative belief systems. So something that says, what's the catch? We're really believing that we can't have what we want because there's always something that's going to take it away. Or waiting for the other shoe to drop. We're only going to have this good thing until the bad thing happens and takes it away. Other phrases are things like, oh, it's the perfect storm, or, oh, they're adding insult to injury. Again, all of these phrases hold very negative beliefs with them that are actually going to block you from your spiritual healing journey. When it comes to clearing out our physical stuff, we want to clear out or declutter our space. Marie Kondo wrote that book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, where she taught the KonMari method. And it's all about honoring the things that are in your space. And if you are feeling the energy of keeping them, you do. And if you're not, you let them go. This is a very broad overview of what that is. And if it's something that speaks to you, I would invite you to go check it out. But the idea is that you're not choosing what to discard, but rather choosing to keep only the items that really speak to your heart. Her words are, life truly begins only after you have put your house in order. And so whether that's physically or emotionally or mentally, we always want to make sure we're cleaning out the old to make way for the new. We want to put our house in order so that as we are starting this spiritual healing journey, we have space to invite in what it is we want. I'm really excited for you to start this healing journey of reconnecting to that highest and deepest part of you so that you can feel truly fulfilled in this life and create a life that speaks to your life purpose. So cleaning out all of this old stuff, making that space for the new stuff. Now you get to decide what it is that you want to bring into your life. Why are you starting this journey? What is it that you're wanting to bring in? Are you wanting to bring in a life purpose or to better know your passion? Are you searching for clarity so that you are divinely guided in every choice that you're making? Now that you've cleared out the old, get clear on what you want to bring in. A void is always going to be filled, so you want to make sure that you're filling it with the things that you are really wanting to create in your life. So spend some time and really decide what you're going to bring into your house mentally. What are you going to keep on your to-do list? Physically, what physical stuff are you actually going to keep in your space? Emotionally, what beliefs are you ready to let go of now, to shed, so that you can create that new belief system that is going to propel you forward in your life? And now that we have talked about how to clean out the old and we're talking about how to make way for the new, the next beginning piece is going to be to actually connect with your higher version of you, that higher self, the part of you that still exists outside of this human body. Get to know that energy of who you are, of that highest, most vibrant self that sees all of your potential, who knows who you really are. And see if you can tap into that and be able to sit with it, be able to make friends and recognize the feeling of that energy. I remember when I first started my journey, I did a meditation where I met my higher self. And I say she because I love feminine energy. Spiritual energy is not masculine, feminine per se, but for me, when I do my healing journey, I remember one of the very first meditations that I did, I actually got to meet me as a little girl. And it was so fun to get to meet this higher version of me that was this little girl. And what she wanted to do was hold hands and run through a field in the sun. And it didn't have anything to do necessarily with my spiritual journey as far as the healing piece goes, but getting to connect with her, with that energy, with that fun, loving energy of who I really was, and to run through this field and to feel that sunshine on my face and to feel that feeling of laughter. Now when I'm going through my spiritual journey, if there's any healing that I need to work on, that energy is there for me and I recognize it and I'm able to connect to it very quickly. Whereas at the beginning, it took some time, a lot of quiet meditation before I could connect to it. Now it's instant. So as you begin this healing practice and as you continue this healing practice, get to know that version of you, that energetic version that is going to be by your side, propelling you forward, giving you the strength that you need and desire so that you can be in this lifetime that version of you that you are meant to be. Thank you so much for joining me and letting me talk about one of my favorite topics, which is spiritual healing. I invite you to watch our next video, How to Find Your Purpose and Passion in Life.